The Phoenix Principle: How Resilience Transforms Setbacks into Revolutionary Change. Good morning. Today I stand before you with insights that have fundamentally altered my understanding of human potential. These revelations came through my transformative conversation with Nicole McCoy, a visionary whose work has redefined resilience for communities across the globe. Nicole isn't just a leader, she's a revolutionary thinker who has pioneered a framework where devastation becomes the birthplace of innovation, particularly for those society has systematically marginalized. What if I told you that everything you believe about resilience is fundamentally incomplete? We've been taught that resilience means endurance, survival, getting back up when life knocks you down. But what if that's only half the story? What if resilience isn't just about weathering storms, but about harnessing their power to create something entirely new? This is the revolutionary idea that emerged from my conversation with Nicole McCoy, an idea so counterintuitive yet so powerful that it challenges the very foundation of how we approach adversity. Most of us have internalized a dangerous myth that the goal of resilience is to return to normal, to bounce back, to recover what was lost. But Nicole proposes something far more radical. True resilience isn't about returning to your previous state, it's about using challenges as catalysts for transformation. Think about that for a moment. What if every setback, every failure, every moment of devastation contained within it the seeds of something revolutionary? This perspective is particularly crucial for Black professionals and entrepreneurs who navigate systems designed to exclude them. The conventional wisdom says these barriers are obstacles to overcome. Nicole's insight flips this narrative entirely. These barriers often become the very foundation for building innovative solutions that serve not just individuals, but entire communities. Let me share three profound insights from our conversation that might forever change how you view the challenges in your own life. First, resilience is not passive, it's a powerful engine for growth. Every challenge you face contains potential energy that, when properly channeled, can fuel innovation beyond what comfort could ever produce. Second, targeted resources transform journeys. Programs specifically designed for underrepresented business owners don't just level the playing field, they create entirely new games with revolutionary rules. Third, your story, especially the painful chapters, holds transformative power. When shared authentically, your journey becomes a blueprint for others navigating similar terrain. These aren't abstract theories, they're principles embodied in real stories of transformation that Nicole shared with me. Imagine July 2020. The world is shutting down. Businesses are closing their doors. The pandemic is ravaging communities, particularly communities of color. And in Portland, Oregon, two women, Lailani Ovales and Sita Simonette, are doing something that seems utterly irrational. They're opening a new holistic healthcare facility called Black Pearl Wellness. Neither founder had business experience. They faced overwhelming challenges in financial management, marketing, branding, and legal compliance. The timing couldn't have been worse. But here's where the Phoenix Principle comes alive. Instead of seeing these challenges as reasons to retreat, they recognize them as catalysts for seeking deeper support. Through the Native American Youth and Family Center's Business Accelerator program, they received specialized counseling that transformed their approach. What's remarkable isn't just that they survived, It's that the very crisis that might have destroyed them became the force that propelled them to build something extraordinary. Today, Black Pearl Wellness stands as a testament to culturally relevant healthcare in a community that desperately needed it. This is precisely what Adrian Nicole means when she speaks of resilience as transformation. These founders didn't just endure hardship, they alchemized it into something previously unimaginable. Consider another story. Nicole Adrian Ponseca, a Filipino American entrepreneur who, in 1998, drafted a creative brief that eventually became the foundation for a revolutionary restaurant business. The food industry is notoriously brutal. For ethnic cuisines, the barriers are even higher. There's pressure to dilute authenticity, to make unfamiliar flavors accessible, to erase cultural specificity in pursuit of mainstream appeal. Ponseca faced all these pressures. The easy path would have been compromise. Instead, she developed a business model that centered cultural authenticity and culinary innovation. She didn't just resist assimilation, she created a third space where Filipino cuisine could be both authentic and innovative. The result wasn't just a successful restaurant, it was a cultural revolution that transformed how Filipino food is perceived in America. Again, the challenges weren't just obstacles to overcome, they became the very foundation of a revolutionary approach that would have been impossible without those initial barriers. And then there's Adrian Nicole's own work. As team leader for climate change, energy, and circular economy at the delegation of the European Union for the Pacific, she confronted seemingly insurmountable challenges. Remote island nations with minimal resources facing existential climate threats. The conventional approach would have been top down solutions imposed by external experts. Instead, Adrian Nicole implemented collaborative projects, microgrid solutions, and circular economy strategies that centered local leadership and knowledge. The results transcended mere problem solving. Communities developed enhanced energy resilience, carbon footprints diminished. But most importantly, these communities reclaimed agency over their development. The very communities most vulnerable to climate catastrophe became leaders in sustainable innovation. What links these stories is a fundamental reconceptualization of resilience. In each case, individuals didn't just survive challenges, they used those very challenges to create revolutionary approaches that would have been unimaginable without the initial adversity. This perspective is particularly vital for those Adrian Nicole describes as being in survival mode, especially high achieving Black women who have spent years leading teams, raising families, maintaining households, and carrying communities. Many reach a point of profound exhaustion, ready to transition from constantly grinding to finally grounding in joy, peace, softness, and self prioritization. Adrian Nicole emphasizes that this shift isn't retreat, it's revolution. True resilience isn't just about enduring hardship indefinitely, it's about transforming it into something sustainable and meaningful. This is the deeper meaning of what some call the soft girl era. Not a superficial trend, but a profound recalibration. It's about healing from trauma, relinquishing the superwoman cape, learning to say no without guilt, embracing authentic self love, and finding foundation in faith. It's understanding that softness isn't weakness, it's revolutionary strength. It's guarding your energy as precious and finite. It's reclaiming your identity, not the version shaped by external expectations, but the authentic self waiting to emerge. Adrian Nicole's message resonates because it's culturally grounded, emotionally intelligent, and permission giving. It speaks in the real voices of those who have been told their whole lives to be strong, to endure, to survive, and offers them a revolutionary alternative. So, what does this mean for you? How can you apply these insights to your own life? It begins with a radical shift in perspective. When facing challenges, don't ask, how can I get through this? Ask instead, how might this transform me and my community? It means seeking resources specifically designed for your context and challenges. It means embracing community and mentorship, recognizing that transformation isn't a solo journey, but a collective uprising. And perhaps most crucially, it means sharing your story, especially the difficult chapters. Your journey isn't just your own, it's a potential roadmap for others seeking their way through similar terrain. I want to leave you with a question that Adrian Nicole posed during our conversation, a question that has haunted and inspired me ever since. What challenge are you facing right now that, if approached as an opportunity for revolutionary transformation, could change not just your life, but your entire community? This isn't about toxic positivity or finding silver linings. It's about recognizing the raw, generative power contained within our deepest struggles. The most profound transformations in human history have emerged not from comfort, but from crisis, not from ease, but from struggle, not from continuity, but from disruption. Your challenges aren't just obstacles to overcome, they are the very material from which you will build something revolutionary, something that could never have existed without the very difficulties you're facing right now. So I challenge you, take one deliberate step today toward transforming your greatest challenge into a catalyst for change. Reach out for support, share your story, seek new resources, reimagine what might emerge from this struggle. Because resilience isn't just about surviving the fire, it's about becoming the phoenix that rises from the ashes, transformed, renewed, and ready to change the world. Thank you